Hi everyone. So I'm starting a new series about my testimony with different celebrities. In the first series, it will be about 50 Cent and Chris Brown. So in 2016, I was working at the Hotel Wilshire and I was working for a celebrity chef by the name of Eric Greenspan. And he's best known for beating Bobby Flay on Food Network. Now, if you know anything about chefs, they are very temperamental. So he is the chef and the owner of his restaurant, which is located in the Hotel Wilshire. And that's about 3 minutes from Beverly Hills. So you can imagine the kind of clientele we have. Very high end, very wealthy. And so one day while I was working there, oh, by the way, I was working there as a dishwasher. That is what I got hired for. But because they knew I had years and years of extensive experience as a chef and a caterer, they hired me. And what they would do is they would allow me to work as a chef on certain days, and then I would work back as a dishwasher, which was humbling to say the least. So, anyway, on this particular day, my boss comes in and he says, "Oh, Jamillah, you're going to be so excited. We have 50 Cent that we are catering a rooftop party for at the hotel." He didn't tell me at the time that it was going to be Chris Brown. So, in my mind, it was just 50 Cent. But I was still excited. I'm a huge fan of his music. He, I believe, had an album coming out that particular year, or had just had some music that was on the airwaves. So I was very excited. So he brings in all of this food to the hotel for prep, which is basically what I did the majority of, all the prep for these different stations. So he brings in these Hawaiian king rolls because we were going to do little appetizers, little mini burgers, chicken, things like that, little bites. And so I'm looking like, why are we serving a multimillionaire? Like why are we serving them Hawaiian rolls that you would just get from any supermarket? Like, you have to understand, this is the Hotel Wilshire. This is like a very, like, the guy, he does like huge events for like Universal Studios. He does like Warner Brothers Studios. He does a lot of the like Emmy and Oscar type of events. Like he is that well known in the entertainment industry. So like it would be like Wolfgang Puck. Like you work for Wolfgang Puck, and then he comes in with like some bag from Kroger with like just regular old Wonder Bread. Like imagine if Wolfgang Puck comes in and he's trying to serve you Wonder Bread. It just didn't make any sense in my mind because we always use like the premium ingredients. Like even our bacon at that restaurant, it was the best bacon. If you ever want delicious bacon, oh my God, just make sure you go to his restaurant or wherever he is serving, because actually that restaurant is closed now of his, but on to that later. So anyway, so the fact that he had all of these the fact that he had very low quality food, I was just like very puzzled. And then I started to think, is it because he's a rapper? Like maybe you think he doesn't have the palate for it. Like, your bougie Warner Brothers studio execs deserve like the brioche rolls. Like usually he would have like the best, like we do homemade, house-made everything. Like everything is house-made or it's from a premium quality, like outsourced. So the fact that he wanted to use like subpar bread, that in and of itself, and just even the fact that the food, like the appetizers, were just like, I mean, it was anything that you could find at a barbecue. I was sort of side eyeing him, I'm not gonna lie. But, who am I to say, at the time, I'm just working there. I'm figuring maybe 50 Cent did ask for this. Maybe he actually requested that he likes King's Hawaiian rolls. So let me just do my job and stop trying to, be in everyone's business. Okay. So, so we do all of the prep for the party, and the day of the party comes. And so my boss, he had a rule. For events, parties, he said all the employees can have one drink and one drink only. And then, after we finished getting all of the food out, then we could go out and mingle with the guests. So I was like, oh, yes, 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 yes. It's on. It's on. I'm getting ready to meet 50 Cent. Like, I'm so excited. Right? So I have my little glass of champagne, and we serve the food. Everything is going so nicely, right? So I had brought an outfit because I knew in advance that we were going to be able to mingle with the guests in the rest of the party. So I had on this cute little purple, as you can see here, cute little purple shimmy silk top and my jeans. And I actually brought a friend with me to hang out. So the rooftop, it was very dark. And the rooftop was not as well lit as I would have liked, especially being a brownie, being brown. but I went over to 50 Cent, and I let him know that I was one of the chefs that handled the food. And so, oh God. So I asked him, I said, what did you think of the food? Was it okay? Did you like it? And he turns to me and says, everything about the food was amazing, except he was like, I don't like King's Hawaiian rolls. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, I know my people. Like, this man, I know my people. Like, I already knew, but just hearing him say it, oh my God, you have no idea. I wanted to crumble. Well, first of all, I wanted to throw my boss under the bus because he was the one who insisted. But I just kind of nodded like, oh, okay, thank you for telling me. But he was actually very sweet. Like, he gently, like, he didn't say it in like a negative way. He was just like, I liked all the food, but just the bread, So the way he did it was very like gentle. Like he could have been how he is on social media, and he was not. He was very kind. He actually took a couple pictures with me, and so that was my one other thing. So when we went to take the picture, now I'm looking sharp. I got my hair did and everything. He gave me the old back rub while we were taking the picture. I was so amused by that. Oh my God. Yes, he did. He did the nice rubbing along the back while we were taking the picture. I was like, okay, 50, all right. But anyway, so he went on because I think there was some girls, they looked like video vixens that had arrived like maybe 10 or 15 minutes later. So he went and, did his host of the most thing. And then I saw Chris Brown. Oh my God. So I had never met him and just heard about his reputation, how he is with brown skinned girls. and how he doesn't like brown skinned girls in his section at his parties and all his negative stuff. So I was a tiny bit hesitant to go up to him, but me being the New Yorker that I am, we don't back down. Okay, we don't back down from anybody. You're gonna talk to us. So I went over to him and I just said, "Hi, Chris, could we take a picture?" And he was, not only did he took multiple pictures because I'm so picky when I take pictures. First of all, it doesn't matter who it is, celebrity or not. But it just didn't come out right, in my opinion. You know, like I said, the lighting, it was like close to midnight, so it's pitch dark. There's hardly any light. You know, it just wasn't well lit. So he took multiple pictures, and he had no problem. He was like, "Oh, sure, sure." No. So I was very, very grateful to both of those guys. I mean, they both have a very difficult reputation with black women. So I'm not gonna lie. I saw and I'm not saying that they don't hold those beliefs. I'm sure that they do. I'm sure that other women have had a different experience than I did. But I can honestly say, like, I have nothing negative to say about them. They both were gentlemen. They both were like super sweet. They both seemed very respectful of the women that were there as well as myself. So, Chris Brown is crazy tall. I didn't realize. So is 50, but I think Chris Brown is taller. Taller, slimmer, and just he's like a lot more outgoing than I think 50. 50 is like chill, but he's like more mellow, laid back chill. Like I don't think he was like standoffish or anything. He was definitely like working the crowd, but Chris, I think, is just more animated. People say it's for different reasons, so I'm not gonna go there. I have no idea if that's just his personality or it's enhanced by something. So, but I personally thought he was a sweetheart. So it's all love. It's all love here. So that is my story, and I have many. I have worked on TV sets, film sets. I have lived in New York and walked down the street and met so many celebrities. And so I intend to share those testimonies with you, the good, some bad, and the ugly. And more celebrities that I meet along the way. So the ones that are coming up that I meet, I will give you my opinions. You put a comment and let me know, what would you like to know from a celebrity? If I had a chance to meet your favorite celebrity, who would that be? And what would you like to know about them? Some women, they want to know how they smell. Do they smell like ocean breeze and polo cologne, or do they smell just like soap and water? Some people would like to know that. You know, is their breath on point? People like to know the oddest thing. So from you, I would like to know, who is your favorite celebrity you would like to meet, and what would you like to know about them? What would you ask them? So don't forget to like and subscribe, because I actually have a celebrity interview coming up. I have a new one. I'm so excited for this one. So that will be, we'll be filming that soon in Atlanta. So I'll be leaving LA, and then you'll get notifications from that. So please subscribe, and see you next time. Bye-bye.